This morning we're at Werner-Boyce Salt Springs State Park, which is in Port Richey, Florida. And this weekend is Super Bowl weekend. Today's Saturday and tomorrow's the Super Bowl. It's going to be hosted in Tampa, so we thought it appropriate to visit the Tampa Bay area. And we're going to visit, the northernmost expanse of the Tampa metro area today. We're going to go from Port Richey to Dade City, starting out here in the state park, do a little hiking. This is the observation deck, and it's got a nice view. We are really close to the Gulf here, and I saw some of the trails have neat names like the Eagle Trail. Maybe we'll see some eagles. Let's see.
They'll ship me out on a boat off the coast, on a bus to Mexico, stick an umbrella in my glass.
What sort of shipwreck do we have here? Well, this is a ship on land, and it's even cut out the side so you can easily access it from the sidewalk here. Key West, Bahamas, Cedar Key, Mexico. The only problem is there's no water here. We got a boat on land. That sure is interesting. Well, let's keep going along the trail and see what the salt spring looks like. So now we're headed up a trail that my mom insists is not a trail, but it's a trail. I mean, it's certainly a path anyway. It's like some sort of vehicle drove down here at one point. It's the trail less traveled. And we got some nice Spanish moss up there. Some palms over here. Of saw palmettos on this side here. Looks like we're approaching the real trail. But that was a fun little excursion. So the real trail leads to a picnic area and a kayak launch, it looks like, and some water. Let's see what the water looks like. So it's a decent sized waterway here, and I hear something jumping over there, some kind of wildlife. And you can see from the sign there, the Gulf to the left and the Salt Springs to the right. I'm trying to see what is making that sound. So this is the kayak launch. Maybe get a better view of whatever kind of wildlife was making that noise over there. And that's the way to the Salt Springs. We've got plenty of mangroves here, like we do in all of the salt water in Florida pretty much. And I'm closing up on this one for a particular reason, because I see a snail. There he is. His mom, she got bit by a bug and she's complaining. This time we're going over the bridge. And this is what the bridge is over, some wetlands here. Grassy clearing, and the same thing on both sides. Let's explore the Eagle Trail. And there's like a little blue heron and some wood storks. These are wood storks having their lunch. Well, now we're getting into a habitat of a lot of saw palmettos and pine trees, and I guess that's good eagle habitat. See the saw palmettos here, the pine trees, and you hear a lot of birds. Keep out. Bird nesting area. So we've got a stairway to nothing here. But it shows us all the different kinds of birds that are nesting here. Florida birds. We've reached the end of the trail. And no eagles today, but we saw a lot of birds and heard a lot more birds than we saw, actually, because a lot of them are hiding, nesting in the trees. But this trail ends at a road, and I guess we'll go back the same way we came. And there's Mom. Well, this is a neat tree. It's got the little orange circular flowers there, and it's got pods. I'll have to look this one up when I get home. I'm not really sure what it is. Just as an FYI, this is a popular dog walking path, so just make sure you watch where you step. So I think we've reached the salt springs. You can't get there by foot from the main entrance of the state park, but you could drive around Salt Springs Road, which is nearby, and it takes you back around to the park. And this is private property here, but you got some view from the road of the Salt Springs. So our next stop is in a strip mall in Hudson, Florida. And why are we stopping at a strip mall in Hudson, Florida? To see Patrick's Records. So this place was great, and the review that I read online was pretty much that if it's in the genre of rock, or you can pretty much just ask the guy in the store, Patrick, of course, whether he has it, and he'll just pull it out for you, and miraculously will have just about anything you ask for. And that was the case with Raw Power by Iggy Pop, which is something I've been looking for a while, the last few record stores I went to. And the album here starts out with Search and Destroy, and that is a classic. I mean, that song really defined an entire genre of music, really. So the next place we're headed is Enjoy Spirits Distillery, and if you follow the Google GPS, you will end up in a trailer park in the middle of nowhere. So make sure you go to their website, look at their actual address. But this is still in the middle of nowhere, but you'll actually get there because the road's not closed. And as you can see from the dashboard camera, we're driving through a wildlife management area to get there. About 5 miles in on the dirt road, but we've arrived. Here we are, the Goff Ranch, Enjoy Spirits. And we're not alone, a lot of people have trekked here. This is really set in the middle of nowhere, just in the middle of the forest. We got a stage set up here, some barrels there, pond, definitely a nice property. And there's the distillery, I guess, and the entrance. Water mill. Got my mill selfie. I'm gonna have to take a smell of the open fermentation. It's just water right now, but it's supposedly it has a smell to it. Well, I didn't think it smelled. Now it's time for the tasting and the store. That was the whiskey, now the moonshine. Mom's trying the apple cider. So I got a question. I watched the episode when whiskey and wings came here.
Yeah?
Those mango wings look so delicious. Really? The other ones were better?
They were better. I was serious. There's a heart attack on that.
So the whiskey was good. It was 100% rye. And she said that means they need to use a new barrel every time and everything. It's an organic farm. The moonshine was exceptionally strong. I've never had anything 150 proof before. I probably will never again. The rum was actually really tasty as well. And both the whiskey and the rum were 100 proof, but they were really good. I got myself a t-shirt, and we're on, it's starting to rain now. So So we're gonna get to an indoor destination where we're going to get some lunch at a local winery. In case I didn't mention it, the name of the brand of the whiskey is Wild Buck. Well, the rain has stopped and we are at our next destination, which is the Weatherall Family Winery. And from what I heard, and I think I see them, they actually grow grapes here. This is the first winery I've been to Florida where they grow grapes, although I have to give credit to the one we went to, the Whispering Oaks. They grew blueberries. Let's have a look at the vines and then go in and have some wine and hopefully some food. Well, it's February, but I can confirm that these are indeed grapevines. So, a real Florida winery. Well, if you're gonna have a family winery, you might as well put your family on the bottle. There you go.
Oh, I like to hang around here because
I know because you have to do everything around and around.
It's a chocolate blueberry. That's really good. Now the blueberry. Now the strawberry wine. Raspberry.
that was which one?
That was a raspberry.
Native to Florida. Name of the winery is Duet. The wine is Duet. Name of the winery is Poracio Weatherall.
And the Bratelli, which is also a muscadine grape.
Are you a New Yorker? A New Yorker, are you?
So that was my first time ever trying a muscadine grape wine, and I ended up going with a bottle of the Duet. So that's neat that each of the different types of wines actually has different family members on the bottles. That's kind of cool. The owner there, he was definitely from New York. I'm from New Jersey myself, but he kind of rushed us through there. But they have a wedding going on, to be fair. So I guess technically we crashed a wedding, even though I haven't seen the bride and groom yet. So I should say they did not have food, although they do technically serve food. They have a food truck, but I guess probably because of the wedding, it was not here. They said it's coming later at some point. So we're still hungry, but we're heading to the citrus attraction next, and maybe they'll have at least something to eat besides oyster crackers. Well, we've reached Boyette's Grove and Citrus Attraction, and I'm really curious to see what this place is. I mean, it's got attraction in the name, so we got See No Evil, Hear No Evil, and of course, his brother, Speak No Evil. Well, it says it's a wildlife park and aquarium, and it looks like a store. Let's go inside. Well, they got some cool arcade games here. They got Miss Pac-Man. Oh yeah. Gift fruit shopping. Oh, that's great. What a great mural. Okay, a white buffalo. Never seen a white buffalo before. The artwork in this place is really nice though. Some great murals. I had to get a selfie with this young lady here. It's too late to do the petting zoo tour, but that's no problem. This gift shop really has everything. This is one of the neatest gift shops I've seen in Florida. It's even got Dumbo, which was my favorite as a kid. What's up, Doc? Look at the name of this lemonade here. That's the most Motorhead lemonade I've ever seen. Have a bottle of Lemmy there. And here's another treasure here. Some nice hot sauce. Been finding a lot of these on my lawn lately. Look at the teeth on this guy, they're worse than mine. Well, that was fun, and we probably could have spent a lot more time here, especially if we'd gotten here earlier. But some really cool artwork, and we are starving, so we're gonna head to Dade City now. Well, we've arrived at Dade City, and I've never been to Dade City before. In fact, I've never been to Pasco nor Hernando counties before, so this is my first time in this area. And I want to give a shout out to the Central Florida on a Tankful Facebook group who recommended this restaurant, well, specifically Sherry in the group who recommended this restaurant. And it's called Kafe Kokopelli, so let's try it out and see how it is. Main entrance around the corner. Here we come. We're hungry. And Mom's way ahead of me. She's more hungry than I am even. Here's the entrance, and look at the nice vines growing up the side of the building. This looks really nice. It smells good too. Oh, the decor is nice. Let's see what they got. I'm going with the veal piccata, one of my favorites. Some Caesar salad to start. Well, the veal piccata has arrived now, and it's got tons of capers on it. I like capers. I gotta say, that's a tasty sauce. Very, very good. Good choice. Thanks, Sherry. So this is downtown Dade City, and we've got the courthouse there, and some stores and restaurants and stuff. We're only about a block away from Kokopelli's where we just ate. And this looks like a nice downtown area. So we're just taking a short little after dinner walk, and we're gonna walk around town a little bit and see what we see. But I guess that's it for this video. We'll see you next week. And they even painted it from behind. I take day trips just about every weekend. I'm based out of Central Florida, so most of my videos will be set in that part of the world. If you're interested in things to do in Florida, or if you just want to come along for the ride, you can hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or any suggestions for future trips, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching.